Okay, so for the recording's sake, welcome again to everyone, and thank you for joining us to hear about the opportunity to make money and have fun with our pleasure party company named Naughty Cocktail Parties. My name is Jan Mostu, and I am super excited to introduce you to this amazing little company with a big heart. So as I talk about the business, I will also ask questions for you in the chat. So hopefully, I know I can't see your answers. I know I can't see them. So Hillary or somebody read the answers out loud for me. But first, we need to separate the consultants from the guests on here. So could you do me a favor and could you put your name and where you're from, and if you're a consultant or a guest. So if you're a consultant, put consultant. If you're a guest, put guest. And who invited you if you are a guest. So your name, where you're from, if you're a consultant or a guest, and if you're a guest, who invited you. Okay. So hopefully you guys are doing that. Hillary, anybody? All right. I'm going to assume you guys are doing it because it's super important.
Yeah.
Good. Because at the end, that's how we get you into the drawing. Okay. And that's also how we give the consultant credit who has a guest here. So let's see. First, I do have a question for all of you, and you can put it in the chat. Have you ever been in any kind of direct sales before? And if so, which company? So it could be a Mary Kay, it could be, Avon, Tupperware, it could be Pure Romance, it could be any of the companies. So just out of curiosity, have you ever been in a direct sales company before? And if so, which company?
Nothing yet.
Nope. Nope.
I love, I see we have Long Island and Texas over here.
Oh, good.
We have some already active consultants on here.
Okay, good, good. Okay,
I see Mary Kay.
Mary Kay. Okay, good, good. All right. Okay. So remember, I don't think anybody else has come on since I said this, but just to make sure, remember, if you're a guest or not currently a consultant, if you have not done so already, put your first and last name in the chat and the word guest, and also who invited you, just to make sure you're in the drawing at the end of the call. And please stay on the call. It's not a long call. So you can be in the drawing because that's how we work it. Okay, so we love our little company, Naughty Cocktail Parties. All of the consultants and leaders in corporate office work together to make this company continue to grow and improve every day. The reason that I call NCP a little company is that I have worked with companies that grew from just a handful of consultants to over 5,000. And I've worked with companies who had over 30,000 consultants. We have about 350 consultants to cover all of the US. Therefore, we need consultants everywhere to cover growing interest by women to have in-home parties. But really, the best person to tell you about how Naughty Cocktail Parties came into being and the evolution of it during the last 2 years is our CEO, Dalton Grady. So Dalton, do me a favor and tell them all about the backstory.
Thank you. Now, I had to find my notes real quick. And I was rummaging around on my phone and I had to go back to a Facebook message. But as Jan said, I'm the founder and CEO of Naughty Cocktail Parties. It is so good to see everyone on this call. I really like these calls. I like all of our calls. You'll find that I'm very interactive and very much a part of everything you do with Naughty Cocktail Parties, or everything you might be doing with Naughty Cocktail Parties. I don't have my script up, so I'm kind of going off book here, but I don't need it. That's all right. Just to give you a little history about Naughty Cocktail Parties, I do like to say, I feel like I've been forgetting this quote lately, but I always like to start off these calls with saying that this is a company by a consultant for the consultant. And what I mean by that is that's exactly how I started off in the industry. I guess it would have been 2013 whenever I signed up for a company that's no longer around, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, unfortunately, I think take it as you will, I guess. Uh, I started in 2013 as a consultant, and I was doing exactly what you're thinking about doing. I was doing parties every weekend. I didn't have anything else at the time. I was just making enough money with the parties. And then kind of fast forward a little bit, that company had unfortunately closed its doors. That same exact week, I jumped to a different company. And here's where I found that, let's see if I can say this one. You show what you love and sell what you show. And that's where I learned that that was really, really true. Because while I've been selling the products and it was a different product, different name, but it was similar, right? I just jumped right into the new products with that company. But I really found that I wasn't passionate, and it wasn't anything about that company specifically, but I just wasn't passionate about it, right? I just kind of lost everything that the previous company had, and I just wasn't at home. So then I started my own thing, and I thought, let's just go off, find some products, do the parties every weekend. I'll order the inventory, I'll take it from there. So I officially started Naughty Cocktail Parties in 2016, but it wasn't what it is today. It wasn't until December of 2017 that we got our first consultant. And at that time, this lady called in and she said, I want to sell for your company. I'm like, oh, that's great, but it's like it's not all that. But I guess my website looked good and she bought it, right? And I was like, okay, yeah. I used to have a quote that lived right up here. I'm at home in my old office because I don't really work from home anymore. I wish I could. And I used to have a quote up here that said, say yes and figure it out later. I've since taken that down. And that's exactly what I did. I said yes, and I think I finally figured it out all these years later. So Naughty Cocktail Parties officially became what it is today, kind of in like December of 2017. Which is funny. December is obviously very good for us because then let's fast forward a little bit more. December of 2023, Jan came around, and then Hillary came around, and Sherry came around. So Decembers are good for us. And now we have, just in the short 2 years, went from, see, I don't have this number. Is it 39 consultants, 42 consultants? All the way up to the 350 that Jan just mentioned at the start of this call. So we've grown a lot since from where we started. And I think we've done a pretty good job doing it. We've been able to move into a new building. We have a warehouse. We have a production facility. I'm sure we're going to talk about some of the products that we make here at Naughty Cocktail Parties, which is really cool. That means a lot of the products are going to be exclusive just to you and your business, which is very, very important. Tabby did not fall asleep. She said 42. And we are still growing. We just released our Valentine's Day products. We're looking forward to Mother's Day, St. Patrick's Day, our new products in June. So we are just continuously working around the clock to grow Naughty Cocktail Parties, but we can't do it without you. And I know that sounds a little tacky, but that's why you're here tonight. So we're going to tell you all about the business opportunity. And so I'm going to hand it back over to Jan to take it from here.
Okay. So once again, if you're a guest, if you've come on before after I said this, make sure you put your name and the word guest in the chat so you're in the drawing at the end of the call. So as I said, my name is Jan, and I have been selling sensual products to in-home parties for just about 30 years, 2 months shy of 30 years. But there are many, many long-term time consultants and leaders here as well. So our team is full of experts ready to help you with your fun and profitable business. We know that you, our guests, are here because you're curious. Maybe you've done this type of business before, and you're curious about this little company. You're either looking for something fun, making new friends, belonging to something big, or wanting to promote sexual health and wellness. But most likely, you're also here because you want to make a little extra money. Right now, most households are having to stretch to make ends meet. So this is a good place to help that out. The most common reason is to start a side gig is the desire to make the extra money for either saving something big or paying off a debt, or like I said, quite frankly, surviving. So I'm curious in the chat, and it is kind of important to us because it helps us know just who's out there and what you're interested in, is can you tell me in the chat if you were handed an extra $200, what would you do with it? Would you spend it? Would you save it? So basically an extra $200 a month, what would you do with it? Would you pay a bill? So give me your answers in the chat, and Hillary's going to tell me what you say. Don't be shy though.
Okay, I see. Save it.
Save it. Right on. A saver.
Pay bills.
Pay bills. Yep.
I would save it.
Any credit card people out there?
Shopping.
Shopping. Oh my God. Good for you. Okay. All right. Maybe groceries.
Take a vacation.
A vacation. What a concept.
Unfortunately, Tabby, you're an employee and you do have to request the time off. So
Is
just a
Tabby
reminder.
the one who wants to take vacation? Okay. Well, guess what? The average in-home party sales across the United States are $500, and your profit would be $200. A party lasts for about 3 hours. So that means on average, if you decide to do one party a month, you get $200. If you decide to do one party a week on average, then you can increase your household income by $800 a month. And that's huge. Unlike other party plan companies, the pleasure party industry is still thriving because our parties are used for special events such as bachelorette, birthdays, divorce, housewarmings, and just ladies' nights out. These parties are so handy for hostesses because they know that their friends are going to have fun and there are going to be lots of laughs. But I will say that in the last year or more, it is apparent that women are desperately needing to connect. And since, especially since COVID, when we were all locked up, it just feels like it's such a treat to actually have a gathering. And we are the company and the consultants to make that happen. As a matter of fact, on the radio, on public radio, I was just listening where they were literally talking about how to start having gatherings. I couldn't believe it. I was like, hello, I'm right here. I know that not everyone wants to or can physically do in-home parties. Some of you are strictly interested in social media selling, but for most consultants, it's a combination of the two. With Naughty Cocktail Parties, you get to design your own selling style. So let me know in the chat, because I'm curious, if you signed up, or even the consultants, I'm curious. Do you want to do in-home parties or online selling or a combination?
Okay, I see combo. I do both. Combo. Online. Anyone else? Love Facebook shows / home shows.
Cool. All right. So the way to start with Naughty Cocktail Parties is first you purchase a kit or our quick start program, and we will go over those individually in a minute because the kits are currently on sale. But once you've purchased your starter method, whichever method you choose, you are immediately a consultant with a permanent 40% buying discount, and that becomes your profit. On top of that, you can earn monthly bonuses of additional 5% to 10% of the sales in cash. And lastly, you can build your own team if you choose and earn commission from your team sales. So there are 3 income streams, and they add up to one very sweet, profitable side gig. At Naughty Cocktail Parties, we have a team atmosphere, and it is our experience that consultants thrive when they feel supported and have a place to learn and ask questions. our team offers a super friendly and interactive Facebook group, a monthly team meeting on Zoom, a monthly mini party on Zoom for consultants to invite their guests, plus periodic contests and incentives. But let's say you just want to be a hobbyist and sell online only. No problem. We all get a website and an online back office where we can ship directly to our customers. It is important to note that there is no monthly sales minimum requirement. Once again, there is no monthly sales minimum requirement. It's simply a cost of $15.95 a month for your consultant account to stay open and your website to stay open and to have the 40% buying discount. And that $15.95, that's just the profit of our one bottle of our top selling product, Arousal Oil. At any time you wish to make more money than just book a party or two, with Naughty Cocktail Parties, you're the captain of your ship and you can change it up, push the pedal to the metal or pull back on the brake, however you want. So next, actually, I have one of our amazing top selling leaders. As a matter of fact, she is the top selling leader, Sherry Weaver, and she will tell you about her experience with Naughty Cocktail Parties and this growing business. Okay, take it away.
Hey everyone, super happy to be here with y'all tonight. I'm sure you can tell by my accent, I am from the South. I am from the great state of Mississippi. I have been a central party plan consultant going on 27 years. I started March 16th, 1999, so I'm about to celebrate an anniversary. And you know what I love about this business is it has certainly been here for me when I had young children. When I started, my kids were super young and it helped me. I just wanted to make that extra $500 a month to help me with their extracurricular activity, you know, baseball, band, all the things that cost all the extra money that I didn't have as a single mom. And it certainly did that for me. About 2 years in, I quit my full-time job and did parties and started to grow a team full-time. And I did that for well over 20 years. And then I went back into the workforce a couple of years ago because as you get older, you need health insurance. And, you know, jobs provide that. And sometimes it's good, especially when it's the state health benefits. So I went back into the workforce, but I still do my parties. And I still have a growing team, building a team, and I still get to do all the things I love. So what I will tell you is this business, you can literally mold and shape it to fit your life, to fit around young children. And then it went from young children to college age kids. And then from that to now I have grandkids that I get to go to their sporting events and do all the fun things with them and even help get to pay for some of the things that they want to do. So it's really been a huge blessing in my life over the last 27 years. And as long as I am physically able, I will be doing some form of selling these products. As Jan asked you all earlier, what do you want to do? Do you want to do in-home parties, online, or a combination? I'm always going to recommend that you pick a combination. I do birthday bags, I do online sales, I do in-home parties, and it really does help bring in income every single month from both streams. So build a team.
Very good. Thank you, Sherry. That's awesome. So, okay, how to get started? We have 3 kits to choose from, plus our Quick Start program. The kits are currently on sale. The first kit is the standard kit, and it's on sale for $89 and is worth about $262, I believe. This is a good little starter kit. Gather your girlfriends together and explore your box with a Pop Your Box party. The next is a deluxe kit, which currently is on sale for $179 and worth $527. This kit is well-rounded with 13 products to demo at your first party. And lastly, the big kit for the person who believes in go big or go home is our premium kit. And it's on sale for $359. I had to think about that because my script says the wrong price. $359, and it's worth $1,092. It is honestly a full party with 23 products, and it comes in a super cute branded tote bag. I know I sell about 23, 24 products or show at a party. I don't know, Sherry, how many do you show at a party? Do you know off the top of your head?
Right about the same, about 22 products.
Right. So if you get that large kit, you're just off and running. You don't have to add anything. You just go. And the kits are all very well rounded. Sherry and I went through those kits at one point, and they are, and since then I've actually gotten compliments on the kits. They're very well rounded. You can just go out and do a party. So you just choose the kit that fits your budget and your goals. The prices that I named are temporary. They're on sale prices. And Dalton, isn't there something else that they get this time when they purchase one of the 3 kits as a consultant?
Yep.
Okay.
In addition to the discounts that you mentioned, they will also get, with the standard deluxe or premium kit, a free Midnight Strokes massage gel in our newest flavor. I don't have a bottle with me. Maybe somebody does on the call. I do have some leftover in a little Ziploc bag that I brought home today, but I don't want to show you that. It's our Midnight Strokes massage gel.
Got it.
Sherry's got it. And our newest flavor for the Valentine's season is called Strawberry Cheesecake. It is so freaking delicious.
Okay.
Sherry, what
So
can you
good.
say about that? Because all I can say is it's
it
literally
is
cheesecake with strawberries.
It absolutely is strawberry cheesecake flavored. It tastes, it's amazing. Amazing.
And what's really cool
So
about this massage gel is when you blow on it, so you rub it on. I like this more for like, the little sensual areas. And then when you blow on it, it gets warm.
Absolutely. And it's yummy. So earlier I mentioned something about called the Quick Start program. And this program is where you actually start your Naughty Cocktail Parties business without a kit. It's only $29 to join. Ask your consultant or stay on the call and ask us questions about it for the details of that program. But, and if that's something that you're interested in, and also just know that if you do join with the Quick Start program of $29, you're a regular consultant. There's no change in your status. You're still a full-blown consultant with a website and so forth. But you also have, I believe, 60 days to purchase a kit if you decide you want a kit later. So Sherry, are you still on the call? I'm not looking at my screen. She's still there?
I am. I just mute myself.
Okay. What did you think of, you and I both just did in separate states? We just did Valentine's launched products. What did you think of the Valentine's collection?
Oh, they're absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, I thought they were really
Home run.
Yep, I thought they were a home run too. So that's another thing you can do is you can start your business with a very small kit if you want, and add to your kit the Valentine's products. They are limited just for this season, so they will run out. So it's up to you if you want to do that, but it is an option that you can just purchase Valentine's products and use them for Valentine's season here. So we know that you have busy lives, and we so appreciate that you came on this call. We're definitely not a cookie cutter pleasure party company. Our number one goal is to stay innovative and affordable for our customers. Between our unique products, and by the way, I did not mention it, but many of our products are created in home. And so I think I'm by Dalton. So I think I'm going to have him talk about that in just a second. But so our products are innovative and they are unique, and you're not going to be able to find them someplace else. But with us, you're not a number, you're a valued team member. And this is truly a ground level opportunity. So I think I want to ask Dalton just to say a few words about some of the products that he himself has created.
Yeah. Well, first I shared some pictures in the chat from those Valentine's launches that you mentioned. Love seeing all those photos. And then second, Nina said that our scents are freaking gorgeous. I love that. And then I have the nose that knows. I have to give credit. It's not just me. I do have a small team, a small but mighty team. Alongside me, Tabby is in here. And then also Brandon, who he has the nose. I mean, of course, we all smell things and taste things. And I usually have the final say. But Brandon is the nose that really knows every single scent at Naughty Cocktail Parties. He's very, very good at mixing up new fragrances for us for all of our body products. Talking about some body products, a majority of our bath body, like spa products are exclusive to Naughty Cocktail Parties. So we do have a production facility within our building. And so we make products like our Body Whip, which is our body lotion. We make sugar scrubs. That Wrapped in Winter gift set that you saw earlier today, that Jan's going to be giving away, we made that. And so we're formulating these products. And then what are some other things? The arousal oil she mentioned. That was actually one of the first products that Naughty Cocktail Parties created, and it took a little over a year to thankfully I have some very trusting friends and family who wanted to test that concoction over a year. But I'm so glad that I took so long to do it, and that I had it perfected because it is truly our top selling product. We're always adding new products. We're always experimenting with new things. And of course, we also have some of the staples, right? Things that your customers are going to, they already know, like Coochie shave cream. Sure, we have that. But what's really nice about that is the fragrances that your customers can get in the shave cream, for example, they can get in our body products. So, Jan, what's your like top selling Coochie fragrance right now?
Coochie?
Yeah.
Well, my top selling product that has the word coochie on it is the Sweat Defense, actually. But I know that's not what you meant. As far as shave cream, I think I sell a lot of, it's either going to be the peach or
Mhm.
it's going to be the sweet seduction or seduction.
Okay.
Those are the
Yeah, that was going to be my guess. I think seduction is the top across the board right now. We have Peachy Keen in the shave cream, but then in our Naughty Body collection, you can get Georgia Peach, and it smells, I don't want to say identical, but it smells delicious. I mean, it's pretty
does
identical
smell
with
good. As a matter of fact,
it smells really, really good. And same thing with the seduction. We have a fragrance called Sweet Seduction. So I bring this up because we have the exclusive products, meaning you can't get them on Amazon. You can't get them, oh my God, I almost said eBay, Walmart. You can't get them in the big box stores, right? But it's also really nice that your customers can then build a collection of products, with the shave cream and then with the sugar scrub, the body butter, whatever it is. That's really, really important that you're able to do that with your business.
yeah. And that Georgia Peach, what I find is if they smell it, they buy it.
Yeah. And you can layer a lot of our fragrances too.
Yeah.
Which it just works out really, really nicely. I do kind of wish we still had the fresh velvet. I know it wasn't like the best seller, but it was kind of like a nice middle ground. But you'll see if you decide to join us and you get a kit that has multiple body products in it, we do give you different fragrances in each product. That way you have not only the different product to demo at your party, but also as many different fragrances as you can. And so they do really layer nicely too. I think, is it you, Jan, or is it Sherry that layers the aura? I mean, I know a lot of us do, but yeah.
Yeah, I still do that too. And by the way, I don't know if you mentioned Aura, but Aura is our pheromone perfume roll-on, and it is a party in itself.
Yeah.
I can describe it. You get all the auras out, and then all your guests are so excited about having 5 different fragrances to try. It's crazy.
Talking about Aura,
Yeah.
if FedEx can get their act together, we should have more bottles tomorrow. They were supposed to be here today.
Oh, good.
I don't know. Jan, Sherry, Hillary, Sarah, I see a couple other consultants in there. Should we like make another small batch of Aura Jingle roll-on? Asking for a friend. Aura Jingle was our holiday fragrance this year for those who are not with us. But I talk about it because you'll probably see in the chat how good that fragrance was.
As long as you have plenty of bottles for Aura Prism and Aura Yellow. That's a
Tammy said she's making some regardless.
Oh, there we go. Well, that's good. An executive decision. Okay, so I am going to give away one of our wrapped in winter little sets, and we have a similar set for Valentine's, but it's the Darling Duo, but it is different fragrances.
Yeah.
So this one, actually, Dawn, will you explain the sugar scrub and the body butter?
Yeah, so it's different than our normal sugar scrub and body butter. They're totally different formulas. This sugar scrub is a foaming brown sugar scrub, so the sugar granules are a lot smaller. Whereas our normal body polish sugar scrub, it has 2 different sizes of sugar granules, and it's a little bit more coarse. But this one is a little bit softer because it's winter time, so you don't want to like exfoliate your skin that much, but you do want that nice exfoliation. So it's a smaller grain sugar. It foams up, which is really nice. And the fragrance for the Wrapped in Winter one is hot cocoa, and it is so good. Literally the whole building smells like it whenever we make it. And then the lotion that pairs up with it, also different than our normal body whip. Our normal body whip is really nice. It's light. It's I don't want to say airy, but it's just like it's called whipped, and so it's real light, but it's water-based, which I really like in a lotion because it doesn't leave you feeling greasy. Same thing with this one, but what we've done different here is we actually infuse this with shea butter that we melt down and combine it and let it stiffen back up overnight, and it just leaves such a nice, it's almost like like the paraffin they do whenever you get your nails done. It's almost like that feeling that you have afterwards, that like nice paraffin like finish on your hands. That's what the lotion in this set does. So the Darling Duo, though, which is very similar to Wrapped in Winter, it has the same scrub and the same lotion with the exception of the fragrances. The scrub is Chocolate Crush, which is giving like chocolate covered strawberries. So we pulled back on some of the chocolate and added strawberry to it. And then the lotion for that is called Pink Chiffon, and that one's going to be a hit. People might fight me to bring that fragrance back somewhere in the future because it is a very good fragrance. It smells, we were going for like the rosé, the champagne, the lotion also has like a little bit of shimmer in it, which is really nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
That was a good fragrance. We've been trying to find a champagne fragrance for years. We've tried it a million times.
Yeah, no, that was a good one. And it does kind of smell like champagne. It does.
Yeah, it's like what do bubbles taste like or smell like? Like what do bubbles smell like? That's what we had to figure out.
All right. Okay. So we're going to give Hillary, how many guests do we have? I know we have mainly consultants, so
I think it's 2. I have Palma and Melody.
2 guests?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah, the other iPhone joined yesterday. I don't know if we already said that, but I saw it in the chats here.
Is it really just 2 guests? Good.
That's the only 2 that wrote guests.
Okay, well,
So
then
if somebody else is a guest, have them write.
Yeah,
name
tell
now.
me now if you're a guest. 2 I can handle, but then if it's really just 2 guests, I'm going to send them each one versus doing a drawing.
Wow, nice.
So
Look at that.
Very nice.
So Hillary, are they your guests?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to need to get the
It's rigged.
it's right.
They both said thank you.
Okay, good. I'm gonna get the addresses from you. Okay. Of course, that is an obligation to sign up, of course, ladies. You do realize that. Just kidding. Okay. So anyway, well, I think that's it for us. But if anybody has any questions, we can answer any questions that you have. Hillary's keeping an eye on the chat. So anybody have any other questions? If not, we'll let you go. But if you do, we're happy to answer. New York. Oh, somebody's in New York. Okay. All right. Dalton's favorite place, I might add. Okay. All right. Okay. She's going to ask Hillary for any questions and to give her address. So I appreciate you guys all for coming on, and we have recorded this. And so I will make sure that everyone gets the recording so they can pass it on to anybody they know who's interested in business. Okay, thanks everybody. Thanks for coming on, and happy Valentine's season. All right. Bye-bye.